Hey friends, my name is Matt Curtis and I'm on the team here at Kingdom One. I'm really excited about what we're doing this Giving Tuesday. We're trying to flip the script a little bit and we are giving away a talent. A talent represents 16 hours of work in an area or a proficiency that your church needs help. It could be Marcom, it could be IT, it could be online ministry, maybe it's HR or accounting. Whatever it is, your church likely has an opportunity to grow in one of those areas. And so we got you covered. I will tell you how to get your name in the running right after this video. This next video that's going to play is going to be one of two things. It's either going to be an encouragement because it's been a bumpy year, we get it, or it's going to be a resource. We recognize that we're not always equipped in the trenches to do the jobs that we're assigned. And so a big value of Kingdom One is to create tools and resources that you can take and implement right away. So I will see you on the other side.
Hey there, my name's Tim and I'm an executive pastor in Southern California at a church called Southwest Community Church. Wanted to say thanks to Kingdom One. This has been a hard year for pastors and a hard year in ministry. And a large portion of my job is to attend to business so that we can focus on what church is all about. And in a year with plenty of twists and turns, plenty of pivots, plenty of having to invent, I want to say that Kingdom One has been an enormous help and encouragement in three areas. The first has been in their Christ-likeness. Kingdom One is a collection of professionals who have their walk with Christ prioritized first. And as we interact with anyone on their staff, you can feel that they care more about kingdom impact than they do in a professional sense. When we get together, either through teleconferencing or our church has been fortunate enough to have some real-life interaction this year, we can sense their Christ-centeredness in what they do. You can tell that Christ is why they do what they do, and so I want to thank them for that. The second thing I wanted to make mention of is their professionalism. We've got a really wonderful staff. We've got some really sharp people in some really key positions. But to be honest with you, none of us went to business school. None of us went and got our degree in accounting or HR. And as Kingdom One steps into some of those spaces for us, they bring a degree of professionalism that we just simply don't have. And in a lot of times, maybe that would be intimidating. It might be the sort of skill or the sort of input that makes you feel like you're not good enough at your job. But I tell you what, this year is hard enough on its own. And in my opinion, ministry is hard enough on its own that I'll take every drip of professionalism I can get from any direction that it comes, especially when that professionalism comes from a group of people who have Christ as their center. So Christ-centeredness and their professionalism have been huge encouragements to us this year. But the third thing is, I think maybe the most helpful, is that they're not consultants, they're compadres. They are helping us with actual work. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you want to overhaul your payroll system, they could give you some pointers on maybe some updated software that might help you out or a better internal approach. But Kingdom One is also willing to say, do you need some help with that? And what you can choose to do is get the input from them so that you learn how to do it, but you can also have them take that portion of the project for you. And so we've had them help us through some coaching this year, but to be honest, we've had them help us carry the load as well. And so the fact that they are carrying the load with us has been an enormous help this year. So it's not just their Christ-centeredness, and it's not just their professionalism, but it's the fact and the sense that they really do become a team member while you have them join your effort. And so if you're looking at a 1 or a 2 talent or however your church will decide that, it's not just that you're going to get their brains, you're going to get their brawn as well. And so I want to say thank you to Kingdom One for being Christ-centered first, for being so helpful with your deep professionalism, but thank you also for just helping put a hand on the plow with us this year. Thank you for helping us get projects done, not just theorizing about what we should be, but helping us get there. And if you're watching this video wondering if your church could benefit from Kingdom One, my guess is the answer is yes. I know now a number of the people on their staff, and I've watched their work in action. I've watched their life in action as well. And I can't imagine a situation in which your local church would not be made better if you brought them on board.
You made it. Good to see you on the other side. Hopefully that was an encouragement to you in the midst of a challenging ministry season, or it's a resource that you can practically implement into the way that you minister. Now about that talent, because I know that's why you're really here. It's real easy. Go to kingdom1.co/Giving Tuesday. You're going to see two giant words. You're going to see give and you're going to see get. If you do either of those things, your name is going to be in the running to win a free talent. Giving is a donation to Kingdom One. It's tax deductible. We're a 501c3, all of that good stuff. But that money is going to develop more of the resources and tools like the ones that we gave away today. We are passionate about creating these tools and resources. All of us on the Kingdom One team have served in the trenches in the local church as staff at some point in time. I've been on a church staff for over 16 years, and I can't tell you the number of times I've had to punt a project that I think is really important because Sunday's coming. We have something that's on our plates that's pushing us toward completion, and it's not this long-term beneficial project. That's what Kingdom One wants to do. We want to accomplish those things. We want to develop resources that help the church be more effective because we believe in it so deeply, and we recognize that it's nearly impossible to get all those things done internally as a church. So that's what you're giving to. You're giving to that accomplishment of those tasks and building the foundation to be able to get those things done. The get side is also pretty cool. That's where you get access to the resources that we've already created and are giving away. Just put in your information. It's not a ton of stuff, but it lets us get in touch with you. And there you go. You have access to all of the resources that we've produced up to this point. That's what we're about. We're about resourcing the local church to be more effective at her mission. Good luck.